everybody, SnipingIsFun here, and in tonight's video I'm going to be showing everybody that I picked up today the game known as Xenoblade Chronicles. And for some of you out there, this may be looking a little bit differently than what you pretty much have seen either the cover wise or when you picked it up. And a lot of people pretty much know what this actually is, but this is the alternate cover on the back side. And when I pretty much switched to it right when I got it because I wanted to switch. You know, nothing against the cover inside, but I think this one looks a little more interesting. But yeah, Xenoblade Chronicles. Picked it up earlier today. I've only barely played it. Barely played the game. I haven't played a whole lot of it yet. I only got to play a little bit enough to get when you first get into Colony 9, and that's only like 20 minutes in or so. And don't think that's like I'm not going to play this game at all. I'm not going to put all the effort in there with Operation Rainfall to get this game over here just to buy it and not play it. No, I am going to play this game, guaranteed. But I did other stuff today, blah blah blah. Saturday and Sunday, I'm going to play this game a whole lot more, guaranteed. But yeah, Xenoblade Chronicles is that's the inside. There's the book. I took the Club Nintendo out so in case you didn't want to go see it, so I don't have to go and put this in and put the code in before I put this video up or anything. So, and that's just the book, which is in color, which Nintendo, unlike most other companies, do still put their books in color, which is still a good thing, and that's what a lot of gamers want. But outside of that, yeah, Xenoblade Chronicles. Yeah, the custom cover here. It's not the one in particular that I wanted. I wanted the one which I think Game Review said in his video when he opened up this game and showed it off. The one with the blue and purple sky. That was the one I really wanted. But this one's nice too. But the thing about that is when they sent that to vote for that over Facebook, I voted for more than one. Only one I don't think I voted for was the orange and yellowish sky one. I voted for this one, I voted for the blue and purple sky one, and I think I voted for the one that had Shulk exclusively in it. Or maybe it was that one I didn't vote for and I voted for the one with the orange sky. I'm not fully sure. But regardless, I really don't care, because all of those things are in the art book, and I'm not showing you the art book in this video, but I do in fact have the art book. I got it when I picked up the game today. In a future video I'll show that off. But yeah, I don't really care because they're all inside that, and the art book is really, really nice. It really is. I'm gonna keep that forever and ever and ever. But yeah, Xenoblade Chronicles. I'm gonna be playing more of it, but what I have played of it, I have to admit, was really nice. When I was watching the opening cutscene when you were playing as Dunban and all that stuff, it was really nice. I really was just there, just like I just had this feeling in my head. I'm finally getting to play this thing. Like I was like getting the shiver up in my spine and everything. It was just that nice. It was fun, and it was just like a breath of fresh air. And it's like, oh, we finally have to play this. Months and months and months of working our butts off to get this game over here. And people out there that don't think Operation Rainfall had anything to do with this, and I think you guys know who I'm talking about. Certain people out there. There are certain people out there that probably think that they didn't bring this over because they brought it over not because of Operation Rainfall. But that's not true. There's no way this game would have came over here at all unless there was that interest, because if it wasn't for Operation Rainfall, we would not have got this game at all. Because if it wasn't for Operation Rainfall, if they didn't speak up, why didn't Nintendo of America even announce the game at all? Where was they did back when it was Monado in 2009, but they never said anything after that. Plus the fact that they didn't want to be shown at the last E3 because it wasn't planning on coming out here. So Operation Rainfall had some say in this game, had say in Last Story, and certainly will have some say in Pandora's Tower because that's going to come over here. I'm not going to just stay with this. I'm not one of those people out there that are just happy with these two and that we're not going to get Pandora. We might not be getting Pandora's Tower. I bought this game. I love RPGs. If you love RPGs, if you like RPGs, and if you were working for this game, especially if you spent all these months working for this game, go out and buy it from your local GameStop. Don't be part of the problem and make sure and not buying this game at all. And don't go be like, oh, you know what? I'm going to go and hack my system, or I'm going to download a illegal ROM, or like homebrew and blah, blah, blah. That's not helping anyone. That is making it look a bunch worse. If you go do that, because that's the cheap man's way out. If you really want to purchase this game, if you really want to play this game, no matter if you want to play the game in general, or if you just like RPGs and you want to try a new RPG, which I would recommend this RPG to anyone out there that wants to play RPGs. Try it. Just buy the game. It's $50. It's not. You're gonna get. This game has a ton of hours in it. For those of you out there that love RPGs, that have tons of hours in it. This game is said to have that many. There you go. You'll be part of the solution. We want to show Nintendo, not just Nintendo, but every other Japanese company out there, that America loves Japanese games, RPGs or otherwise. This applies to Europe and Australia as well, but this right here, this game now being in America, is for us to work towards the cause. It's our job now. Not just, Europe and Australia already showcased that they wanted it, and they bought it. It's our job now. So if you want this game, go and buy it from GameStop. Don't take the cheap man's way out, because if you do, you're part of the problem. But like I said, I bought this game. I do have Last Story pre-ordered. I'm going to be getting that in June, and I'm going to pre-order Pandora's Tower as soon as they announce it. And they are going to announce it. Though I'm not going to be agreeing with those people that are, no, they're not going to announce it. We might not even see Pandora's Tower. We should be lucky that we got Last Story and Xenoblade and blah, 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 blah. No. We've been working for all three Operation Rifle has. Nintendo gamers won all three. And I know for a fact Pandora's Tower is the one and only game of Operation Rifle that a young one wants. So let's go and please him as well. I, on the other hand, won all three. I got this, one down, two more to go. I have one pre-order, and I'll pre-order the other one. But I believe it's going to eventually be announced that Pandora's Tower is also coming to America. Either it's going to happen at E3, or it's going to happen at the next Nintendo Direct, which will probably be in May or July, or whenever they have it, because I'm guessing they're going to have that every couple of months. And we're going to see at least one or two more of those sometime during 2012. And that's going to happen. And I'm hoping within those E3 or those Nintendo Directs, they announce some more RPGs as well, like Dragon Quest Collections, or Earthseeker, or Fire Emblem Awakening, or Fire Emblem Heroes of Light and Dark, and stuff like that, because I want more RPGs, especially for Nintendo consoles. I love RPGs, and I'm sure by now you would know that I love RPGs. I would say if it's not my favorite genre, it's certainly in my top 3 or 5 somewhere. I like RPGs, and Xenoblade, I'm sure it's going to become one of my favorite RPGs of all time. But yeah, I want to see more, especially with Fire Emblem. I'm waiting for both Fire Emblems to be announced, and I would love both of them to be announced, not just the 3DS one. I still want that DS one, especially since the DS is still getting support. If you guys haven't noticed, Pokemon Conquest was just announced a couple of days ago, and we got Pokemon Black 2 and White 2. That kind of leaves room open for, Fire Emblem. The DS can still get a few more games in there. And if they don't put it on there, just put it on the Nintendo eShop, like the 3DS eShop, Nintendo, please. I just want to play it. And the other Fire Emblem as well. But like I said, back to Xenoblade. I don't want to go too off off topic on that stuff. Xenoblade Chronicles is now out in America at GameStop. If you have any interest in this game at all and you did not have it pre-ordered, go there and buy it as soon as possible and help show Nintendo of America we want more games like this, because I don't want any time in the future when Wii U comes out that Reggie or Iwata or any people in Nintendo of America, Nintendo Japan, or anyone else to hold back games on us. I don't want that to happen. I don't want to have to wait, like, let's say next generation, some epic, awesome RPG comes out in Japan that looks so amazing that it's going to make our faces melt off, and then Reggie comes out saying, no plans at this time. No, I don't want plans. At least announce that they're working for it, or at least they're not determining it. Don't just come out and say no plans. Don't just jump the gun and say no plans. I don't want that. I want to be able to, that game could be coming here and playing it. Because I like Japanese games. I like more of them to come out. I want to see more localizations, and I hope games like this selling can show that we need more localizations, that we want, that more localizations are worth it, that games like that can sell here, they have a fan base here, that they will have a market here like they used to, and that we've had problems in the past couple of years trying to maintain that audience because of various other little things in the market, various other little things in gaming. I'm not complaining or anything, I'm just saying I'd like to see Japanese games make an impact back in other countries. I don't want to have to be forced to hack anything or import anything, because really in this day and age that should not really be required. And especially like with the Wii U, if they don't want to bring it out in disc form, put it on the download section. But back and forth, I don't want to complain. I don't want to spend all this time talking about nonsense like that. I'm sorry if I got offhand. This will be a future video or whatever. But yeah, back to Xenoblade Chronicles. If you want this game, go buy it. I've played it a little bit of it so far, and the gameplay is epic. And it gets, I'm sure it gets even more epic when you get further in the game. And the game looks beautiful. And that's all I can say. I don't want to go off like and name every little thing here or anything, but whatever. And that's it, Xenoblade Chronicles. That's the alternative cover. The side and the back. And if you want to see the main cover, that's basically what the front cover looks like. There you go. On the original front cover. But back to this. I'm going to spend more time playing this. I'm not just going to let it go. I'm going to play more of this on Saturday and Sunday. And that's that. And let's work towards selling these games and proving the point here, people. It's our jobs now. It's our jobs to have this game sell. If this game doesn't sell like a lot, we're never going to see Pandora's Tower, we're never going to see Dragon Quest Collections, we're never going to see either Fire Emblem probably, we're never going to see Earthseeker, we're probably never going to see Rodea coming out here, but Rodea is a possibility still, because it's Sega, and Sega games come out every which way. Hack the Magic, any Wii U RPG, any 3DS other RPG, stuff like that. We want to show Nintendo that America likes these games, loves these games, and there's a market for these kind of games. Japanese games, like RPGs in general, JRPGs in general, as well as just RPG, like Japanese games, and like specifically all Japanese games. And that's that. Go purchase this game. Be part of the solution and not part of the problem. I endorse this game. SnipingIsFun endorses this game. End of Nation pretty much even endorses this game. Nintendo endorses this game, so go buy it. Because if you like RPGs, especially if you just want to be able to play this game, or you just like RPGs in general, this is an RPG for you. And if you don't have a Wii in order to experience this beautiful, nice, amazing game, I feel sorry for you. You should go out and buy one. Come on, people, they're cheap enough. And I bet you find other games you want to play. Because I can name a ton of Wii games right now that you can buy to accompany this thing. If you don't have this game, if you don't have a Wii, that can pretty much make it worthwhile for you. If you want to buy a Wii to experience this game, you might as well buy other stuff for it, because if you're buying it just for this game, while this game is awesome and epic, it's kind of wasting your money in a sense. But this game is worth it, people. If you have a Wii, buy it. If you don't have a Wii, buy a Wii in order to play this game. It's an awesome RPG, and it's considered the RPG of the generation, and I think more people should experience it. And that's it. I'm SnipingIsFun. Peace. Please subscribe if you want to, and see you guys in the next video. And like Super Brother said, end up for life.